Refrigeration cycle operations. When the compressor is initially switched on, it sucks refrigerant from the low side of the system, compresses and discharges it to the high side of the system. This creates a very high pressure difference, which is essential to create refrigerating effect. Low side pressure of 5 to 10 psig and high pressure of 120 to 140 psig. As the compressor continues to operate, the low pressure, low temperature vapor refrigerant is drawn out from the evaporator through the suction line and is compressed. This high pressure, high temperature vapor refrigerant is pumped into the condenser through the discharge line of the compressor. In the condenser, it loses its superheat and latent heat to the atmosphere and condenses into liquid. Liquid refrigerant then passes through the dryer and is filtered. The purified high pressure, high temperature refrigerant travels through the capillary, liquid control. As the capillary is in contact with the suction line, heat exchange takes place between the liquid and vapor refrigerant. The liquid gets subcooled. The refrigerant pressure is also reduced. Subcooled and low-pressure liquid refrigerant enters the evaporator, where it suddenly expands and its pressure further decreases. The refrigerant temperature is automatically lowered. The mixture of vapor and liquid refrigerant passes through the evaporator coils. The liquid refrigerant evaporates in the evaporator coil. The latent heat needed for evaporation is absorbed from the refrigerator cabinet. As an inclined accumulator is connected at the end of evaporator, only vapor refrigerant enters the suction line. Due to the heat exchanger effect while returning, the vapor refrigerant gets superheated and enters the compressor. The cycle thus continues as long as the compressor is fed the electrical power. The refrigerant, as it evaporates in the evaporator, absorbs the required heat from the refrigerator cabinet, whereby the things kept inside get cooled. The heat absorbed by the refrigerant is rejected at the condenser to the atmosphere as it condenses.